Yeah, I'm making pancakes. My mom wanted some for show Tuesday. I was too tired last night to make any. So right now I'm just gently melting the margarine. Yeah, I'm gonna make this differently than I usually do. I'm gonna add some applesauce. I have some I need to use up. I got a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter teaspoon of salt, an egg, and a cup of flour. And there's a cup of milk. And we're also going to turn this off. Put that in that because it has a habit of falling out. I don't want it hot, I just want it melted enough. It's 2 tablespoons. And I'll mix that a bit and then I'll add the sugar. Yeah, it was just Heritage Day yesterday. Heritage Day, like across Canada, a lot of provinces have Family Day, which is like a day off that they can have. It's lumpy, but I don't really care. I use the bowl so I can see down the sides, so I can like lift it up and look and see if there's lumps of flour, which there is. Dark ass corner of the place I live with. Yeah, and I got cinnamon in this. Usually this would be what I would do, and then I'd add blueberries, and then that would be it. It's 1 cup flour, 1 cup milk, a teaspoon of baking powder, or 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, an egg, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Yeah, this time I'm adding applesauce. Like usually I just add cinnamon and blueberries, and that will be what I have. But this time I'm adding some applesauce because I got some mango applesauce unsweetened that I need to use up. Like normally I would add, like with most baking I would add less liquid because I'm using applesauce, but I've made this recipe before with 3 bananas in it, and it turned out fine without extra. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to get the pan on. But yeah, Family Day is like a observed holiday where stuff is like people have a day off. Nova Scotia had the least amount, if I recall correctly, in the country, and so we voted and we chose Heritage Day, which is really good. It picks each year picks a historical figure to celebrate, usually from a lesser well-known or one that we should know. I'm adding applesauce now. But the problem with it is a lot of people still call it Family Day. But also the first one was kind of marred due to bad publicity. Like reading the interviews, it wasn't like because it was also portrayed as the family of Viola Desmond was more interested in like having it as a permanent holiday and not celebrating anyone else. But looking back, like no, that's not what they said. But it's the stigmatism that is surrounding it. I just added the mango applesauce. I'm gonna put some. I have sunflower oil. This is what I mainly cook with, is sunflower oil. Put that in the pan. Just a little bit, just enough. Mostly the first batch is already greased with the, where I melted stuff with. And also, they released the Viola Desmond bill, which I was so excited about because, you know, a female, and the first person of color and all that on their $10 bill. It was supposed to be, you know, a big thing. But what ended up happening is they did it vertically, which ended up not matching the other styles, so it looked other, you know, like it didn't look like it belonged, which kind of you know, it looked like they were intentionally sabotaging, like the Bank of Canada sabotaging it to, you know, be like not repeat it. Also, a big issue why I ended up not liking the bill, besides from it not matching the scheme of the other ones, was the Royal Bank machines did not like taking them. If you like put them in as a deposit, because they, around the same time that the bills came out, they removed the envelope deposits. So you know, envelope-less deposits. But yeah, they really did not like that. I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else in there. Okay, pan going, nice and hot. Dark corner. First one's usually not the best anyway, but yeah, this is my, like, I love this recipe a lot. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was like all the recipes or something, and it was like a typo in the video. They wanted to make sure people, you know, it wasn't 2 tablespoons of baking powder. But yeah, going. My mom likes pancakes a lot. I don't have a preference either way. I like crepey pancakes. I really don't like the American fluffy ones, like the cake ones. I really don't like those. Because they're like, they sponge all the toppings and stuff into them. I like this kind that's just a little bit fluffy. It's not quite a crepe, it's not quite a cake, it's just slightly fluffy. I love this pan. It's starting to wear out though. Love the color. It's flamingo pink. Like a coral color. Yeah, so the bills weren't accepted by the machine. It would decline them, and it was really annoying. Like, it was frustrating. So yeah, like, it didn't look the same as our other bills. Like, it was a really pretty picture of her, but like, where it didn't look the same. Also, this hot plate has very small burners, so I had to make sure all the corners are getting it. This is more oil than I would normally use. You probably can't see because of the dark ass corner. Yeah, the first one never really turns out good, so I might as well have the extra oil. Lydia, stop that. So yeah, Heritage Day. Here we had an ice storm, so it didn't really matter. Nothing's open. It's observed. And due to the pandemic, like, you know, some things that would be going on were not. But, ooh, we're gonna go for it. Yeah, a little bit longer than I expected, but we did flip it good. It's gonna turn out good. Like, again, it's the first pancake of the batch. It usually does not turn out very good, but that actually turned out really good. It's almost done. I like it with, I usually love them with bananas, like sliced up bananas and some maple syrup and butter or margarine, but I don't have any bananas right now. So I'll probably try some maple syrup, and I also have some new grape jelly, which is really good. I'm going to take that off so I can get a plate. But yeah, Heritage Day, that's what yesterday was. Yeah, it's pancakes. Again, that's 1 cup of flour. It usually makes about 5 pancakes of that size. 1 cup flour, 1 cup milk, an egg, 2 teaspoons baking soda, 2 tablespoons melted butter or margarine, 2 tablespoons sugar. I just use 2 packets of this, you know, the raw sugar, because this is what I have, raw sugar packets. And like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I usually, by default, I'll add cinnamon to it and blueberries. I've made it before with bananas and some jam mixed into it, like strawberry jam, that I want to use up. And yeah, so this is 10 minutes of me making pancakes for February 16th, and I'm also watching Ashens. I'm waiting for Alone With You, the hour I played last night, to upload, and then I'll play another hour of it tonight.